the center line at A there. And this time leg yield over to the right wall, so use your left leg to push him over. That's right. Good. Well done. And keep lifting your sternum up. Pull your waist up away from your hips. Good. That's right. Keep your middle real solid so you're not wiggling at the waist. Yeah, that's better. Okay, much better now. That looks a lot better. Good. And then come up center line and shoulder in left. So the haunches will stay on the center line, and then the front end will go to the left. And he will bend to the left, so take your left elbow back, your left shoulder back, bring your two hands to the left, there. A little more energy, less right rein, that's too much right rein. There you go, and bend him, and now bring your hand towards the neck. There you go. That's it, right hand towards the neck. You don't have to come backwards, just sideways. Just push his shoulders sideways. There you got it, now you have it. That's right. Good. And then straight, and then turn right at A. How do the stirrups feel? Okay. And then ride his shoulder in right. So now take his shoulders to the right with your two hands. Yes. Be careful not to break in your waist. Remember to pull, be firm through your waist area. Yeah, and soften the reins. Relax your lower arm muscles. Yeah. And straight ahead. Now you can straighten him. And then we'll pick up the rising trot. Then shorten your reins a couple inches, and then feel your armpits down, your elbows close to your body. Remember how I pushed your elbows down? Now let's try to relax the lower arms. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, good. And now remember to post off your knees and thighs as though you have no stirrups. So when you go up and down, your thighs hold your weight. And when you go down, your thighs lower you down. Good. And then come on a circle at E, 20 meters. Right shoulder back. Find your right seat bone. There. Good. And now take your elbows back till you feel his mouth a little bit stronger in your arms. There. Now use your leg to push him into it. So elbows back, and then tuck, tuck, tuck with your legs. A little more leg, tuck, tuck, tuck. Yeah, but keep your elbows, and keep your right shoulder back. There, you got it. There, and then really try to push your stomach muscles into his withers. And then take the hollow out of your back. So you don't need as much inside leg on this horse because he's a little bit coming out too much, so a little bit less inside leg. Kind of just using both legs to lift his back up. And now your elbows a little firmer. See how he's a little bit loose in the reins, so pull your elbows back till you feel his mouth. And now right shoulder back, left shoulder back. There. You did it. Good. Yeah. So you have to learn to relax the lower arm, but not lose the contact with the elbow. So your elbows contact his mouth a little bit, okay? Yeah, that's it. Good. And straight ahead. And then try to take the hollow out of your lower back by pulling your crotch up towards your belly button. There you go. So lift your crotch up off the saddle. There. Good. And then cross the diagonal. Good. Right shoulder back, left shoulder back. There, you did it. Good. And your lower leg goes tuck, 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 like you're tucking up your belly muscles. And draw your elbows back and down a little further. Now use your leg. So he lifts his back. You have to have a little contact on his mouth when you do that. So you don't want to have absolutely loose reins when you do that. So circle here. Bring your elbows back till you feel his mouth a little bit in your elbows, and then touch, touch with the leg. Touch with the whip once. Touch, touch. There you go. Good. Good. That's it. That's it. And find your left seat bone. There you go. Good. That's right. And when you post, let your knees and thighs do all the work. That's it. Elbows are down, shoulders are down, shoulder blades are together. Yes. And sitting trot. Good. Lean back a little bit. Now try not to wiggle in the waist. Pull the waist up and solidify it. So the waist has no wiggle. Think of your waist and your sides being like cement. Cement your waist to your rib cage. Cement your waist to your rib cage almost. There. Now let your buttocks push the saddle. But not with the wiggle. Yeah, no wiggles. Think of pulling your waist up away from your hips and hold it tight up there. So the muscles along the side of your body are corded up. There, that's much better. There, now it's better. Good.
I didn't think Ashley had any wiggle in her waist.
And then pull your elbows back, because you're a little bit floating this way. Look at me, you're floating your arms forward a little bit. Pull your elbows back behind you almost. Imagine that the whip was behind you, holding your elbows back. There, now it's much better. That's how it should feel all the time, more like that. Okay? Now you probably think, oh, I should let go because he's not going forward. But no, keep that, and now just leg, 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 leg. So keep the elbows like you have them right now, and now drive him through it so he lifts his back. The way you were before is that when you were going to use your leg, he would have just sped up instead of lifted his back because you didn't have the connection with your elbows to your seat. But now he can lift his back up, okay? So yeah, you probably feel like, oh, I have a lot of contact, but no, this is how much you need to now touch with the whip. So you lift your back. Don't let your hands float forward. Tuck, tuck, tuck. Yep. Good. And that's it. Good. The lower arms are relaxed, but the elbows are fixed a little bit more fixed. Yeah. That's it. So try to fix the elbows and the upper arms, but relax the lower arms. That's it. Fix your upper arms to your body a little bit. There. Now loosen your wrists up. Shake your wrist out so you're not tight there. That's it. So that's the feeling you want. Yes. And now you need a left seat bone because the way you're riding now is like you're traveling on a straight line and not on a circle. So you need to pull your inside shoulder back more. Yes. But don't lose your right elbow. Good. Pull your inside shoulder back until you feel your left seat bone narrowing in. Do you feel it? Okay. Now he's bent. So now the horse feels it. But look at me. You're a little bit floating forward again. There you go. Your hands should be like this. Just still. Yeah. Like this. Look. Still. Yeah. That's it. So the elbows have to stabilize. Yes. And now shake your wrist out. Make sure you're not tight there. Yeah. Good. That's it. Very good. See, now you can feel his hind legs better. Good. And go straight ahead. Good. Do you need a break?
Okay.
Okay. And go down the center line. Try to lower your heels, lift your toes, bend them in the turn. So how do you bend them? You turn your shoulders, you soften your outside rein, and now leg yield to the right wall. Keep lifting his back. Keep the quality of the trot. The sideways part's easy. Keeping the quality of the trot is the harder part. Touch with the whip. Say, lift your back. Tuck, tuck, tuck. Give him 3 little tickles. Tuck, tuck, tuck. Good. Now down the center line. And leg yield again. Right, towards us. Now stabilize your elbows a little. Relax your lower arms. Good. Now lift his back. Tuck, 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 tuck. There, that's better. Yeah. A little tuck, tuck again. With the touch with the whip. Tuck, tuck. Tuck, tuck. Tuck, tuck. Now you're getting there. You feel it? Cross the diagonal. Now push your elbows down, down, and push the horse a little more forward without throwing your elbows forward. Go, push, without losing your elbows. Touch with the whip. Tuck, 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 tuck. There you go. Yes. Good. And collected. Good. Down the center line. Good. And leg yield to the left. Good job. Super. Super. Good. Elbows are down. Good. Now tuck with the whip. Tuck, 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 tuck. Good. Nice trot. Feel that? Good. Good. Now shoulder in right. The trot's good. Now just turn your shoulders, take your hands right, and he'll do it. Outside leg is a little back. Inside leg is at the girth. Yes. That's right. And then straight and finish at the end there. Good. Cross the diagonal. Good. Now don't let your elbows get away from you. Keep them right there. And now just lengthen with your, yeah. Tuck, 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 tuck. Good. Steady hand. Good. Good. And collected. And next long side shoulder and left. Bring your left shoulder back in the corner right now. Left shoulder back. And now you set him up for a beautiful shoulder in. Yes. That's beautiful. That's a good shoulder in. Better sitting trot too. Now you're not wiggling. Good. And take a break.